Hank and Sherman. Hank and Sherman. Weekday mornings 5 to 9 on News and Talk Radio, WCRN.
Does Sherman really do anything to justify the fact he's getting paid to be here? And the answer is, believe it or not, despite popular opinion, the answer is yes.
Now look at sports on this Wednesday. After coping with a 10-game losing streak that's seen them plummet to the basement of the American League East Division, Red Sox finally inhaling some fresh air. Comes from a couple of wins. Last night they made it 2 wins in 2 games over the Atlanta Braves. Jackie Bradley's 2-run single part of a 4-run explosion in the 7th inning as they topped the Braves by the score of 6-3.
What does Sherman do? Well, Sherman is here for the controls right now. Hank is in there. My job is to make sure everything runs nice and smooth. And there are things that happen. For example, we're here at Pitchwells. We have a control panel where you see everything on board. Microphones that we work with, they just making sure everything runs smoothly. We have things that are supposed to happen at specific times, and it's my job to make sure that everything runs on schedule, and that's what I try to do with the program. And on occasion, you might hear me adding a few comments to add to subject matter. Sometimes subject matter can be serious, and when I do make comments, I'll try to bring out points to some things that maybe people aren't thinking about, just some things to consider. Sometimes maybe another point of view, sometimes maybe an opposing point of view. Just not so much to rile people, but just to get people to think about the issue at hand. And so people will look at these things, and more than likely they'll disagree with me, be very passionate in their disagreement. That's okay. Then again, there are some people who hear the point and say, they'll say, gee, I hadn't thought of that. And when that happens, I feel like, hey, I'm doing my job. What I do here, in addition to keeping everything running, I'll give updates, news, sports updates, also give information on what's happening for people on their ride to work, whether it's taking their ride towards Boston by way of the Pike or other roads. Sometimes maybe it's taking the commuter rail. This is one of those mornings where things are running slow on the commuter rail, where they've got some mechanical problems on one of the commuter rails heading towards Boston. And so we'll get that word out to people saying this is a problem, expect delays, and that's going to affect other rides. Those are some of the things I do here in the morning. It's more than just sitting back, twiddling my thumbs. Some people think I just sit back and snore for 4 hours, like a 4-hour nap. Believe me, it's anything but that.